show you how to make Nordic crackers. It is so simple with my gluten-free flour, and literally you don't require anything. You just need the flour and some seeds. Okay, so I've got some water here and some olive oil. You have the quantity in your recipe sheet, and then all you need to do is just add the flour, and you need to add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then you just mix it with your hand. It should come together quite thick pretty quickly. You can see how it cleans the bowl really quickly, so you get this really, can you see the texture of the dough? And this will thicken. So, and once you've got a dough like that, which starting, can you see? It's sort of the texture of like a dough, starting to become like a dough now. And all you need to do is just add your seeds. And if you like more seeds, you just add more seeds. It is literally that simple. Voila, you've got your dough. And what you do now is you just need to let that dough sit for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, half an hour. You can also put this dough in the fridge, and then once it's, you could even do it fortnight, like overnight, or you can do it for a few hours. And during that time, as you can already starting to see, this dough will just firm up. Okay, and we will reconvene once this dough has rested, and we will start to roll the dough. It's like a dough, and it's not even sticking to my hand. So, okay, we'll just let it sit for a minute, and then we will roll it out into crackers. So after around about 10 minutes, you can see how firm that dough is. Look, just really, really, really firm, okay? So I'm just going to just grab a bit of that dough. Like a ball. Probably around about half of what you, so I've just divided that dough sort of, I guess, roughly into half. And then I'm just going to just make that into kind of like a rough ball, like that. I've got 1 baking paper, and then I've got another baking paper, and I'm just going to can you see what I'm doing? I've just make 3 lots of indentation onto that dough, and then I'm actually giving it a upturned, and then another indentation. You got that. And then I'm just going to just roll. One is probably, I mean, some people like thicker crackers, some people like thinner crackers. So I would say for crackers, you want something like 2 millimeters or so. If you prefer a thinner one, then you can go as thin as 1.5 or even 1 millimeter. Actually will slightly puff up in the oven. You can even make them into round crackers if you want to. I probably don't have that much patience, but so I'm just going to just be very, I'm just going to show you. Can you see that? That's probably, so this way when it's on this side it's easier because you can actually start to feel the area where it's thin and the area that's actually thick. So generally the end tends to be a lot thicker. Okay, so that's probably, I'd say, about 2 millimeters. And then all you need to do is just get a pastry cutter, or you can use a knife if you. And then it's ready to go into the oven. It's just really, really simple. And then you do the same thing again with the other ball of dough.